Hi everyone, I think we're live now. We're back to our usual live, Tuesdays and Thursday at 6 p.m. And just gonna wait a little bit till people come on. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well at the moment. I know we're still going through this horrible virus, and everyone's at home at the moment. But that's the way it is at the moment. You have to go through this. Let's go through this and succeed. But anyway, my name is Orlando. Nice to meet you. Some of you know me, and I just like to say, if you're not here this evening with us, you can always catch up on my YouTube channel, and you can watch this recorded live on my YouTube channel. If you just go to Biffy at 50, you can find me there. You can find all lives I've done, and yeah, just go to my. It's not just on YouTube. I'm on. Also, you can find all my lives and exercises, everything I do on Instagram and also on Facebook. So yeah, so let's get on with it. The subject today is I decided to do this one because I think lockdown is will finish sooner or later, but I think sooner than later, and we have to prepare and think what will happen after that. What are we going to do outside? Yeah, that's why I decided to come up with this live today, and so the subject is: once lockdown is over, what are you gonna do in terms of fitness, health, and quality of life? This is a good question to think about it. I can tell you about myself right now, what I'm gonna do. I've been trying to be careful when, aspects of my life, especially with my health, my fitness, and I've been training 4 times a week, and once this pandemic is over, I just wanna. I will go back to my office. My office is my gym, and I really miss it because I know I have not been doing weights, and for me it's a big thing not doing weights. I only use my elastic bands, and they are not enough really because I need weights. I'm not that young right now. Well, I feel a heart, but in fact I'm in the 50s. Actually, I'm 58, and I feel proud of my my fitness, my health, because I've always wanted to be fit at 50. That's my branding. Be fit at 50, and I feel fit, and so. And I can tell you, and I want to carry on being fit as long as I can, and yeah, as long as I can walk, and hopefully I will be for many years ahead. I'll be training. This is there. I've got that instilled in myself. It is something I love doing, and why should I stop? Because that makes me feel great. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna post that question here to you guys. How would you expect to get to your 50s get to your 50s and beyond in terms of fitness and health. I think most of you, I'd say, is concerned about the health and fitness, yeah, and quality of life, of course. Most of all, your health, and to try to keep a good health, you need to do, you need to move. When I say move, you have to do exercises. It's important for you, because as you're getting older and older, if you're not taking care of yourself, your body will crumble. And if that happens, you become more difficult to your life. Yeah, your mobility, you lose your mobility. You don't want to lose that. You want to be like walking about with your friends, enjoying yourself, having a great quality of life. So that's why, in my case, yeah, I've always I've mentioned before, and I've always wanted to get to my 50s in shape, and I am in shape. Yeah, I have like no extra fat because I've always taken care of my diet. This is, for me, is a paramount, and my fitness. And if you ask me, do you abuse yourself sometimes? Yes, I do, but I know what I'm doing. I don't go over the board, you know what I mean? I just like, I eat a bit of everything. Of course, I like, if you ask me, do you like pizza? Of course, I do like pizza and eat pizza. I know how much I'm eating, and I know how much I'm treating myself, because I've always been into training, and that makes my metabolism to go up. The higher my metabolism goes, the more I'm burning. You have to think about that. That's why it's important you do exercises. Yeah. So I'd like to pose another question here. If once this pandemic is over, what will you do? Will you be working? Will you be exercising, doing your workouts at home, or you be courageous enough to go to a gym? What's your idea? What are you going to do? Yeah, will you feel? Of course, by the time, hopefully, you've had your first dose, your jab. Yeah, and actually, I'm so happy because I'm going to have my jab next week. I'm so happy about that. So thank you, God. Of course, because of, if you ask me why, because of my age, you know. They called me. I'm coming next week. So I'm going to have my jab. I'm so happy for that. So yeah, so so it depends on you and whether or not you're going to be brave enough to go to a gym, or just still working out from home. Like me, once the doors open, I have to go back anyway, and because that's my office. And that's I know some clients will come back because we keep in touch with their clients, and they are desperate for training. Like me, they'll be like fed up with being at home. So it's good because you can get out, you can socialize a bit, which is important, and we need that in life. Socialize with people. So a little bit of talking, it's always good. Yeah, I want to get back and do my training because I'm really missing my training. Okay, so hopefully, so you this is a question I've posed to you to think about it. You're gonna go to a gym, or you're gonna still be doing your training at home? So you have to think about it. Yeah. Another thing is, another question I've got here is, how much do you worry about your health and quality of life? I worry a lot. Of course I do. Like today, just before this live, I went out with my missus for a run. Yeah, was like a 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. But amazing, the weather was okay. Bit cold, it's okay. but skies sort of blue a bit. Yes, sunshine outside. So I felt so much better, especially when once I finished. I've only done one run this week, but I try to do another one Saturday or Sunday, a little bit longer, because at the end of the day I'm working my respiratory, my heart. So it's a muscle. I've mentioned before in my life, this is a muscle. You have to work that. You have to do your aerobic. Whether or not you like running, you can jump. You just can do, again, if you go to my YouTube channel, there is a video. I show you like a static run, a very good one. So it's like 2 exercises there. You just you can do at home. It's like you're gonna feel a lot. I'd rather do my run than doing this exercise, because you're gonna feel your heart like going like crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Someone just asked me, someone that has had COVID. I'd like to know if the vaccine is safe for me. Could you help me with answer? If there is not any information out there I can find. I'm just like to know. I just would like to know if the vaccine is safe for me. Could you help me with the answer, as there is not any information out there I can find? Well, hi, Harold, and thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Orlando. Nice to meet you. I think, right. I'm not a doctor, but I think we have no option. Vaccine. Like I was just saying, I don't know if you were here when I said I'm going to have my vaccine next week. Yeah. So I'm desperate to have it, because I want to go back to work. And 100% sure I feel a lot safer, because I'm going to have my first job on Tuesday next week. And I tell you what, I'm desperate to have it, because I want to go back to work. And the way things are going, we cannot get back to work because of we haven't had a job. So in my opinion, I have to have it. But if it is safe or not, it's up to each individual. So no, Howard's just asked me if I've had COVID before. No, I've never. No, I've been good so far. Thank you, God. And I'm okay. So yeah, I just want to have my vaccine next week, and I will. And once the Prime Minister says everyone can go out and go back to the offices, I will go back to my office. My office is my gym. So I can't wait to go back. But thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you. And just be positive, Howard, and go for it. You know what I mean? Just don't be scared of anything. That's gonna save us. It's gonna help us to go further and further. Okay. So yeah, and thank you for asking, Howard. So another question I'd like to pose here is, I was talking about your health and quality of life. Yeah, for me, health is the most important in my life, and then comes the rest. Yeah, and comes my family, my training. So if I'm not healthy, how can I have a good quality of life? So that's why I think you should think about your health, having a good health, and then you can do your training. Yeah, you can exercise, and for sure, 100% sure, your quality of life will be loads better, because you're going to be able to move better. Yeah, if you have your kids, your children or grandchildren, you can play about with them, and then that's going to be great. You know, I have no children, but I have my nephew or nephews. Yeah, and I tell you, I'm 58 and I can run, I can do Olympic lifting, I can do anything because I was taking care of my health and my training, which is important. So yeah, going back to the next one, like I was saying, once everything's over, I wanna go back to the gym and do my trainings there, because I'm fed up with like a training at home. I'm tired a bit because as I live in a flat, I don't have weights. I only have like elastic bands, and that's not enough for me. Okay, next one. This is if you're doing your exercise at home, what sort of exercises you have been doing? And do you know, that's my question, do you know what areas of your body these exercises are targeting? So it's important when you're doing exercises, you understand what muscles you're hitting. Sometimes you think you hitting your anterior delts, but you get more your chest. So it's important to understand, to know what sort of exercises and what they are for your chest, for your shoulder, for your back, for your core. This is important. And if you don't know, you can always come to my YouTube channel, Biffy at 50, and I've got loads of exercise there. You know, I've done exercise with the weights, just my body weight, elastic bands, everything. You just go to my channel, and it's like videos for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's not long videos, okay? And another thing is, you're training at the moment at home. What sort of things are you using? Are you using weights? Are you using elastic bands, or just your body weight? What are you using now? As I've just mentioned, I'm using my elastic bands, which I'm tired of that because I need something like a lot heavier to lift, and I miss it. But I'd say better than nothing. For me, it's helping me at the moment, really helping me at the moment. Okay, so think about it. What are you doing? If you're not quite sure what exercise you're doing, or if you need to talk to me, just send me a text. Go to my channels. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Just right there. I'm always checking, and I can answer back to you. Okay. Talk about strength and muscle mass. Have you lost or felt any difference at all? I can tell you for myself. Yeah, I've lost muscle mass. I feel like I lost a bit, more than a bit of muscle mass, because when you're doing weights, you create your. That's important. You have to create muscle mass, especially our ages. If you're 45, 42, 50, and the older you are, that's my case, I'm 58, the quicker you lose. Yeah, or you're losing. Yeah. So if I'm not training, if I'm not lifting weights, I'm losing my muscle mass, and that's not good. And that doesn't help my metabolism, because the less muscle mass you have in your body, the more your metabolism is dropping. And that means what? You're not burning. Yeah, things you're eating, yeah, you're ingesting, you're burning less. You're always burning, but, you know, it's dropping. So, and then probably you have more fat and further ahead. You don't want that. So the more muscle mass you have, the more you're raising your metabolism. I know I've always had a really fast metabolism, everything eating and burning, but I know it's dropped a little bit because of I'm not doing weights. And that's why I need to urgently to get back to the gym, to lift weights and create more muscle mass. And another thing is having more muscle mass. It's a big bonus to you because you can keep your back straight, your chest lifts, your muscles, you'll be rounding, you're going to have more toning, more definition in your body, and people will notice that. You don't really, you don't want people to, it's nice when people come and say, hey, you look different, like you look taller, you look like you walking different. It's because of the weights, because they give you a better posture, and you want that. You want a good posture. I've had lots of clients coming to me, especially most of my clients, they come from the offices, and sometimes the posture they have is not great because the way they're behind the computer. So that's why they come to the gym. They do like an hour with me, and that's how it goes. And that's why I need for myself, because I need to get back my muscle mass, and having muscle mass protects your whole skeleton, your joints, your bones. And because the tendency is, if you're not doing weight training, you're losing calcium from your bones. So the only way to revert this situation is doing weight training. Okay, let's go for the next one. In this pandemic, how's your diet going? Do you think you have been abusing a little bit, or your diet's been okay? I can tell you right now about myself. My diet's been okay. It hasn't been that great when I was back to the gym, but it's been okay. It's been okay. Of course, being at home for months, you tend to, get off the road a bit. You know what I mean? But it's okay. My diet's okay because, as I've mentioned before, I've been out for my usual run today. I feel great because I know I'm burning, and probably I'll do another one Saturday and Sunday. So yeah. So if I'm running, I'm not training indoors. So tomorrow I'll be training indoors. Yeah, I try to do 4 trainings a week plus 2 runs, if I can. If I can fit 2 runs in, I'm happy. If not, I just do 1. It's okay. Okay. So think about your diet, because people tend to eat a lot more because of we are a bit bored of being at home, getting out at all. So make sure the things you're eating, and the good and bad things, I'm sure you know. So make sure about that. Let me put you in a different situation here, okay? Supposing lockdown is over, no more lockdown, we're going back to the gyms, and going back to the office. You go to your office, I go to mine. Mine is my gym, okay? So do you know what you're gonna do in the first week of training? It's important to because when you had the second lockdown, was it a second? You had the first, the first lockdown, and then we stopped, and then I went back to the gym. I saw people desperate, really desperate, like doing really heavy weights, for what? You have to be careful on your very first week when you come back to training. You have to be careful with how much you're lifting, because you can hurt yourself, and then you can have a long layoff, and then you won't be training. So I'd say that's my advice to you. Your very first week, I'd go for. I'll be training my whole body, all parts of my body, chest, back. I'll be doing for 5 days. For you, that's my advice to you. Do about up to 16 reps, 3 sets. That's enough. don't be too eager to go and lift heavy, because if you have not been lifting weights all this time, and then you attempt to lift sort of like heavy weights, you're gonna pull a muscle, and then again you could have a long layoff at home, and it's like being locked out again, not training, and then you're gonna go crazy. You don't want that to happen to you. So be careful. If you just do like a free set and you train, that's what I'm gonna be doing myself for 5 days. Their first week, I'm gonna be training my whole body. Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday till Friday, a little bit of everything. So I don't wanna be too sore. I'm gonna be doing like a 12 to 16 reps and lightweight. So just to warm up everything. And then my second week, there it comes. Your second week, you have to, I'd say to you, if you don't have a training program, it's important you have a kind of like guide for you, something like to guide you through how are you going to do your second week, because you cannot keep like training the whole body again. Yeah. So I'd say you need a kind of split training. In other words, you have to separate the muscles in training. You cannot do like you're doing chest today, you cannot do chest tomorrow. You see people in the gym doing like chest Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, and they don't realize they're not growing at all because they're not resting the fibers. You have to rest that muscle. If you did your chest, you have to rest, because I always say you grow, you get more muscle mass when you're resting, when you're sleeping. It's not really when you're training, because that's when your fibers will regenerate, right? So because when you lift weights, your fibers, they break down. And to regenerate, you have to rest that muscle group, okay? Think about it. So I'd say to you, if you don't have a training program, I think I left a training program on my live, on my live 21. This is live 23. On my live 21, if you go to my YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, I left a training program there for you. If you go to my LP, my landing page, I left the link there, and it just put your name and email. You're gonna go to a thank you page, and then there is a link going to your email, either your inbox or your spam. Click on the link, and you download the training. I'm sure the training is there, because I tested the other day. So there's a kind of training for you. If you haven't got a training program, it's a simple training. It's not special, but it is something you can follow through. Yeah. And then throughout that time, you upgrade. That's what I have to do. So go to my landing page, put your name and email there, and you can get a training program, and then just enjoy yourself. Yeah. So you don't, again, second week, you have to have this kind of training program. Okay. So never ever keep doing the same muscle today, tomorrow, and keep repeating, because you're not maximizing your gains. Yeah. Let me just quick water. Okay. Oh, good. About your frequency. When I say about frequency, I'm talking about how often you should come and do it. In my case, because I've been training for many years, I know I can do 5 times a week, 4 times a week. But I know you guys, you work, and sometimes you don't have much time, because I've got clients coming once, twice, or 3 times a week. So it depends on how much time you've got left. But at least I'd say to you, you have to come at least once a week. At least once a week. Better twice, that's okay. If you can make like twice a week, much better, much better. So I'd say to you, if you have a sort of split training, yeah. So you do whatever number of muscles you have to do on that day, rest those ones, and then when you come again, not the following day, maybe within 2 or 3 days, and do other muscles. Yeah. Okay, so it's important to, you know, your frequency. I know mine, you need to know yours. Yeah, I'd say at least once a week, because boy, think it's your health. I take care of my health. You have to take care of your health. This is important. Okay, so and remember the rewards you get doing training. I know at the beginning it's so hard because I be feeling a bit my muscles in the first week. Doesn't matter how much I lift. I'll be lifting light, but I know I'm gonna be feeling my hips, my legs, biceps. Okay, but I can take it. I like that. I know the second week I'll be feeling a lot less because I'll be doing like split training, but I still be feeling my muscles because it takes a while, because your muscles, they have to readapt to that kind of stress they are going through. For me, might be a bit like easier because I've been training for many years. I've done different sports, so I've got that kind of muscle memory, and I've got the drive for it. I really like it. Yeah. So think about your frequency and how many times you want to come and do it. Another thing is, if you're not sure about how to do the exercises and its technique and form, I'm gonna give you an advice. Come to my channel, Biff at 50, YouTube, also Instagram or Facebook. But better for you, go to my YouTube, subscribe to it, and if you go to when you have the where you have like a home, videos, playlists, and about, and after that you've got search. If you just like write chest, it comes all the exercise for your chest on my YouTube. If you put like back, and then come all that list of like a back exercise. If you want to do legs, just write legs down there, and then you're gonna have, and then again I post exercises every day, and sometimes twice a day. So you've got loads of exercise, no excuses at all. Please just go there and watch the videos. They are not long. They are like a minute and a half to 3 minutes. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes I go for like 4 minutes. It depends what I'm doing on that day. But yeah, you've got plenty of videos there. Just enjoy it and do it, and then you're gonna have an idea how. And I talk about, I really like about exercise. I like the technique. I love the technique. So it's important to know when you're standing and doing an exercise, how you have to place your body when doing the exercise. So I explain everything to you. Yeah, I take some time to explain the technique and the form. So it's good you understand the technique and the form, and then you can gain more ahead. Yeah, you can maximize your training. Yeah, so basically just go and if you have any questions about training or anything like that, just go to my YouTube channel or my Instagram or my Facebook. Just write to me, because I'm every day checking everything. I always check my messages because that's my job, and just enjoy it. Basically, I think you have gone through everything here, and yeah, we have spoken about like health, exercise, and quality of life. For me, the most important here is my health. Of course, then family, and then comes my training. Training for me is very important because it keeps me in good spirits, yeah, good mood. If I'm stressed and then I go for my training, I feel a lot better. Yeah, you release that endorphin in your body, which is good. So make sure you and doing that. So just to complement here, it gives you more mobility, because at the end of the day, the idea is for you to be active. Yeah, the more active you are, the better for your health. and your quality of life will be much better, especially with your kids, if you have any kids, or your grandkids. So you're gonna be able to play with them without no worries at all, because you can move about like me. And I've got really good reflexes, because my brain is so active because of the training I've been doing for many years. So I'd like you to think about it, of these things: your health. One, I forgot: your diet, your health, your diet, your training, and your quality of life. Think that that's the main purpose of this live tonight, was when you get to your 50s, or if you are there now, how would you like to see yourself? Would you like to see yourself like fit, or maybe just sitting on the sofa and watching football and drink beer? This is something you have to think about it when you come to my age, because I think most of you are not 58 yet. Maybe Howard, or maybe Howard here is younger than I. But so when you come to my age, how would you like to see yourself? Like always like feeling healthy and fit. That's the idea. That's how much I've been feeling nowadays. And yeah, so basically that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm coming back again Monday at 6 at same time, and Thursday at 6. And God bless you, and stay indoors. Yeah, if you go out, just put your mask on like I did and go for a run. But please just be careful with everything, and God bless you. Take care and see you next week. By the way, have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.